My name is Ayako, originally from Japan. Out of Japan for more than half of my life. Different artists will bring me to the world tour. With all those experience, I put aside and then I wanted to make my own style of music. Meditation really helped me to shape that and let me realize what I want to carry as a musician. If my music can touch anyone's heart, that's where I value myself. There's so much anger and frustration in the world. They don't need it anymore. What they need is the peace and harmony. I think we need a mic position. So since 4 years old, I've been playing the violin, and it has been always a competition. How much you practice, how good you play, how bad you play is never enough. And I have to show because I was in the showbiz for quite a bit in Hong Kong. So you have to show your worth. You exaggerate your performance, or you play fast, or you have to be really cool. You have to show. But then after I start meditating, then I thought, no, that's not what I see music now. The first person who taught me about silence was Yo-Yo Ma. In 1997, I was a teenager, and I was leading the orchestra called Asian Youth Orchestra, and we are touring. Yeah, Yo-Yo Ma is a cellist, is really world famous, and I was just a kid, 18 years old, but he just want to pass on what he has. Just before the concert, he pulled me into his room and he gave me 2 hours. Inside the music that we played that night, there was the total silence called general pause. It's a general pause. So there was no one playing in the orchestra, no other soloist. I was young, I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4. He heard my counting in the silence. He stopped me, he said, "You need to listen to the silence. Without the silence, there's no sound." So it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not like that. You need to keep your attention through the last note and listen to the silence, and then bring in the next note. And he actually go through quite a few times how to do it. I was like, wow, no one taught me that. And I forgot about it until I start meditating. 2017, I had a calling that I want to write. Somehow I saw in somewhere I saw this pyramid where you can meditate. So I went in April for the Easter holiday, and I just go in there and I just meditate, and then just with the pen and paper. So I meditate and then write. It's just like I was downloading. Now I hear the silence, but in different way. It's not the physical silence you're listening, but listening in other dimension. There is other silence that it is existing. You draw the sound and the music is born. The awakening, remembrance, going home, one all came out from that. It was not difficult. It didn't take much time. It's idea, but it's very it's flowing of the ideas. And without violin, without nothing, just write. And I gave it to Sam to make the arrangement. David has one, but we see.
Very good.
Yeah.
As good as I've heard it in this venue.
The text is across his brief. Yes. Co-pilot is good. So here we are at the Sound of Light concert at 5 Dock, Sydney, Australia. It's marvellous. We're doing songs we started 8 years ago. We have played once or twice live before. It's been wonderful. But now we're a little more rehearsed and it's wonderful.
And then I tried to play with David in India. He doesn't read scores. So totally different way of playing, and it was very new to me, and I really enjoyed a lot. Me and David play the piece called The Silence Beyond Sound. First, we channel our consciousness to that silence, not in this silence, but that silence. Then we are in the same space, and we just draw the sound into this world. We never talk about how we start, how end, how we should play. No, we didn't say anything. We just decide on the key, and we didn't even say like, "Oh, you play first." We just draw the notes that we hear, and become the instrument of that.
So it was just one take through the whole process. We hadn't rehearsed, we just did one recording, and that became the piece we played.
We play once, and then we thought, oh, maybe I thought as classical musician, oh, maybe I can do that part better. Let's try again. The second take, there was no magic because you use your brain. So with David, we have 4 pieces in the CD, but everything is only one take, and it's always the first take. There was a time that I really struggled. And when I started to really enjoy the music was when I started playing in orchestra, actually. I used to have the stage fright. You play in a concert, there is always music critic. Of course, you don't invite them, but they come and write about you in the newspaper or whatever. Before, I thought I'm not nervous, but my ball can shake, but it doesn't happen anymore because you're full. You really open up. You start not affected by other people or other people's opinion, discovering that there's not only performing or practicing, but how you become, how you are. It's really relevant to how you carry out your music. Still now I play in front of a lot of many people, like 10,000, 20,000 in a pop show. But now at my own music, even if I have only 100 people, I don't care. If I can touch one person's heart, the experience of that touching moment or the experience of the divine, the meditation really gave me that grounded peace, the inner peace before and while you're performing.
And then
The last piece, the sound of light, and
Yeah.
if you could stay here. Year 2024, I was in India. I wanted to write one particular piece, and I missed the flight, midnight flight. So I was stuck in that pyramid for one day. And I went in, and again, after such a long time, the music came, and that was the birth of Shiva. And I didn't know what to do with that. And I was thinking what to do, and I just could only think of Tim. I just said to him that here, I hear this, I want this to be like that, I want this instrument. And in 2 weeks, he came up with the perfect version that I heard in my head. Right after I premiered it, I really wanted to record it. May, I had the courage to call Tim and told him that I want to record this piece. And Tim said, why don't you apply for this grant that it is going to open in 3 days? Here you go, Sound of Light is born. So I believe that the vibration that the music carry has the significant effect in atmosphere, because you're just being an instrument to carry that vibration, whatever vibration you want to carry, this light gives you such a colorful, rich experience. It can be very lovely, it can be very vibrant, it can be happy, it can be very sweet. Once I put that sound with that vibration and each one of you feel it, then that's already that atmosphere is transformed.
It's amazing with no words. The feeling through the music conveyance was just phenomenal.
I thought it was simply wonderful.
Extraordinary.
The music, the vibrations, it's just another level.
It just takes you to a space that you don't even know exists.
Not just my heart, my whole being, my whole auric field was being played as she played.
It takes you and transforms you to the world of where Baba took me from.
I really hope from my bottom of my heart that I hope that this world to be harmonious, beautiful, happy world. So the more we can carry us, the musicians, we can carry those beautiful vibrations through music, I think it will give a very big effect to the world.